Hello everybody, Aiden here, and welcome to another video on the Around the Slice Entertainment YouTube channel. So yesterday, episode 3 of season 5 of The Boys premiered on Amazon Prime Video. So I am here to react to that episode and give you guys my biggest thoughts, takeaways, and discussion points. So let's get into it. Right to start out here, right from the top of the episode, we kind of saw this coming based on the end of last week's episode. They weren't really hiding the fact that Soldier Boy is now still alive. Basically, what happened here is his body has been infused with a variant of compound V1 that makes him indestructible and immortal. So basically, he cannot die no matter what happens to him. And honestly, I'm very happy this has happened. Soldier Boy is arguably my favorite character, my absolute favorite character of the entire series. So I'm really excited that we have him now going forward for assumably multiple episodes to come once again. And I'm excited to see what maniacal storylines and plot lines and plot situations could be getting with Soldier Boy going forward this season, because it seems to me, at least, it seems that there are only two people in the world, this boys universe, if you will, that can quote unquote contain Homelander, if that's even freaking possible at this point, honestly. Sister Sage and Soldier Boy. So it seems like Soldier Boy can manipulate and kind of intimidate Homelander like he wants to. So it'll be interesting to see that father-son dynamic. Sometimes I forget that Soldier Boy is Homeland's father. Kind of weird to say out loud and think about. But yeah, I'm really glad he's back, just selfishly for character reasons. Next, let's not bury the lead here. The writers did it. They did the unthinkable. They killed off Ryan at the hands of his own father, no less. Homelander, coming into this show, deaths were promised, blood was promised, bloodshed was promised in terms of killing off multiple different characters. But I was thinking in my head, there's no way they kill off a literal kid. There's no way they kill off someone who seems innocent on the surface level and deeper and what have you in Ryan. Well, shit, guys. They did it. My jaw was on the ground at this. Homelander just kept punching and punching. And in my head, I'm like, are they really about to freaking kill off Ryan right now? Guess so. I'm kind of mixed in this stuff, if I'm being honest, and I don't know if you guys feel this way as well, but I'll get into it. On the side where I think it matters the most, this shows absolutely 1000% that no one is safe this season. No matter how significant a character you are, no matter how long or short you've been around, you are not safe. No more of the story, nobody is safe. And it ups the ante, if you will, even more. I love how it gives us real stakes each and every episode. We don't know who's going to be alive by the end of the episode. We don't know who's going to be dead by the end of the episode. Bloodshed will be had. Bloodshed will be shed, if you will. For all intents and purposes, nobody is safe. So I like that it ups the ante. I like that it gives us real stakes, and we could fear for our multiple characters' lives here. But on the negative, it's just a personal thing. I don't know. Last week I said this was A-Train. Even more so this week with Ryan. We finally got Ryan's return. And then literally the same episode, he's dead. I'm kind of mixed in that feeling in terms of I don't know how that sits with me. I wish we had more time with Ryan. Like, we get him back, but then he's dead literally by the end of the same exact episode. Get him back, and then 45, 50 minutes later, however long the episode is, what have you, he's dead. I like how they're giving us stakes. I like how they're telling us that, hey, audience members, hey, you guys, nobody's safe. Literally. But I wish we spent more time with Ryan, and I wish they didn't come off the same exact episode. Like, other characters, other major character deaths, if they get killed off, at least we spent multiple seasons with them. Ryan, though, at least the older version of Ryan, a bit older version of Ryan now, he comes back, he's literally dead the same episode. So I'm kind of mixed on the timing of killing off Ryan, but my jaw was literally on the ground. And I think this is some foreshadowing with the trend we're going now. I think every single episode, we're going to lose a significant character. So I have two options here. Aiden, who do you think will die next? Glad you asked. Through the screen, I'm thinking. Because I want to lay out two options here. Number one, if they want to go the route of killing off an insignificant character, I think the Deep at this point is just a complete throwaway character. I don't even know why the hell he's there anymore. Like, what purpose does he serve? Every time he's on screen, he's just overstayed his welcome. I think he's annoying and obnoxious. I don't know. He was there just to like kill A-Train's family, and now A-Train's dead and out of the picture, obviously. So I don't know. I would actually be kind of happy that the Deep has been killed, because last season there was that weird storyline with his octopus girlfriend. This season he just seems annoying, and his little bromance with the new Black Noir. He's in crisis mode. I don't know. At this point, I just feel like the Deep is a complete throwaway and useless character. So I think that's an easy one to nix. Get the hell out of the way. Next, though, if you want to go significant character route, this would pain me, but I think in next week's episode, we could see one of, not both. I think, let alone next week's episode, I don't think both died all this season. But for next week's episode, he could be the very next significant character, again, excluding the Deep, for all those reasons I just mentioned, to die. I think one of Kimiko and Frenchie ends up dying. One of them, I guarantee, is going to have to lay on the line literally and figuratively in terms of an emotional sacrifice for the other. I'm leaning Kimiko because it seems like she'll do whatever for Frenchie. It seems like they've been getting close. She finally can talk. She's confident, maybe overly confident to a fault. So I think one of Frenchie or Kimiko next week ends up like basically killing themselves by laying it on the line in terms of emotional sacrifice for the other. And unfortunately, I think it will be Kimiko at this point in time. Next, this is also towards the end of the episode. Annie just leaves. I don't know what's going on. She just up and goes out of the building, flies up into the air, and then there's that. Huey tries to get her to stay. Huey can barely convince her. She's gone. Annie seems like, to me, she runs away from her problems a little too much, and she neglects to figure out things with Huey. But again, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how I feel, how they've taken this character in The Boys. Annie started out so well in seasons 1 through 3. And again, just like the writing of many other characters, I feel like she was just getting mad at Huey all the time in season 4 for really no reason. Situations with his father, situations with other things, situations with the shapeshifter and the whole engagement ring thing that Huey couldn't control. And I feel like Annie needs to come around and understand that. But next, again, tying it back to Gen V season 2, Marie Moreau once again is mentioned by name again this week, this episode. Again, episode 3, season 5. These subtle nods are really nice in my opinion, because last week we saw Thomas Godolgan mentioned, all the Gen V crew mentioned, so it's only a matter of time before maybe not the whole crew from Gen V shows up, but Marie Moreau at the very least shows up. I'm just wondering when it will be and for how long it will be, because this is a prolonged absence at this point since season 2 ended. So I'm hoping they just don't give us subtle nods here and there. So again, just like for a reference point, I'm going to give this, I can't decide if this is better than the premiere or not. Because I said last week that the premiere episodes were only behind season 1. Premiere is the best premiere of the entire series. Just because of the impact of Ryan at the end. Although on the negative side, again, I say it again, long story short, I am kind of mixed in that in terms of wanting to spend more time with Ryan and him dying at the same exact episode he comes back at. Man, this is tough as shit. I'm gonna, let's go same exact as last week, 9 out of 10. My jaw was on the floor, but if this keeps up, I fear for a lot of the characters here in a good way. This is brilliant writing. Maybe not so. I don't know if you guys agree about the whole mixed Ryan being killed off thing this soon, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to give episode 3 of season 5 of the Boys a 9 out of 10 here on the Around the Slates Entertainment YouTube channel. Speaking of this YouTube channel, there is so much great television going on right now that we are covering on this channel, multiple on a weekly basis plus more. we got the season 2 finale of The Pit literally reacting new on the channel tomorrow at the time of this recording. So stick around for that a mere hours from now, it sounds like. I'm dropping Daredevil Born Again season 2 from the schedule, guys, because the first few episodes of that premiered when I was in Florida on vacation, and it'll be kind of weird and awkward to jump in mid-season like this for you guys. So I am going to do my initial recap and thoughts right after the family season 2 ends as a whole, but unfortunately I will not be doing all that. But then we have Euphoria every Monday, and then in May we have the Punisher special, and then the 3 blockbuster movies that I keep hammering home of Toy Story 5 this summer, Toy Story 5, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and Supergirl. Not in that order, but you get the point. So much great television going on right now, so much great pop culture going on right now, CinemaCon going on right now for studios such as Universal, Marvel Studios, Disney, Sony, DC Studios, James Gunn, and Peter Safran are doing some things. There's going to be a lot that I'm reacting to over the last week or so from that, so please stay tuned for that. Make sure you like and are subscribed for all that fun stuff plus more. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of episode 3 of season 5 of The Boys? Final reminder, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Are you with me where you're a bit mixed on the whole timing of Ryan's death and being killed off? And is there anything significant that I missed that you wished I talked about? Let me know all down in the comments below so I can improve for next time. As always, please share this video and channel with anyone and everyone you know. Thank you for the support as always. Have a great day. I will see you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.